Hi everyone, and hi Anil Sir, welcome on board.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Super. Boys and girls, so we've got chairman director of Soil, which is like the School of Inspired Leadership, and also this guy has done a lot. In fact, people don't know Mackenzie, BCG, there's something called A.T. Kearney as well, MBBs as well as A.T. Kearney. So you were the first managing partner in India for A.T. Kearney, if I'm not wrong.
That's right. That's because the company, our company, Eicher Consultancy, became a joint venture partner with A.T. Kearney, and we brought Kearney to India. So therefore, I acted as its first managing partner. Yes,
That's so amazing. Sir, tell me more about you before we come to before we get into the discussion. Boys and girls, in this video, after Sir gives his introduction, I'm sure you'll be wooed by that, and then we'll talk about top 3 to 4 things what you need to have in resume. So yeah, please tell us a little bit more about you.
So I began my career with Tata's. My father was in the army. I did my studies in Pune, joined Tata Motors in Pune, and then I joined Eicher at a young age. And I was made the head of corporate HR in the company at the age of 23 and a half. I did my MBA at the age of 20, by the way. And then I got into senior management roles in Eicher. At 27, I was head of the plant. Then I joined the board of the company when I was in my mid-30s. And it was my dream, which I had told the chairman of Eicher, that after 10 years of being in Eicher, I would like to set up a consulting company because I dreamt about India becoming a strong economic power in the right way. And Eicher liked that vision. They said, why don't you make it a part of Eicher? So we created a company called Eicher Consultancy. That's the one which brought A.T. Kearney to India. Later, we became a joint venture with a California-based company called Strategic Decisions Group, set up by a lot of PhDs, about 150 of them, all from Stanford. Dr. Bruce Judd from Stanford moved to Mumbai and worked with us to set up a strategy practice. With his help, we trained our people, did projects all over the world. After 10 years, I stepped down as the founder of ECS and created a new company called Grow Talent. Angel funding was given by the clients of Eicher Consultancy because they liked our work very much. Grow Talent became the largest HR consulting company in the country in a matter of 5 years. And then we had decided that we would enter the field of education. And since we needed capital for that, in 2008, we sold our consulting business to the Manpower Group and invested that money into creating Soil. And Soil was co-created with the help of all our clients with whom we had done a lot of work over the previous 20-25 years. So both ECS clients and Grow Talent clients. So that's how Soil was born. So this is briefly my background.
This is so amazing, so inspiring. Sir, before we get to the session, first thing, what kept you going? I mean, this is such an amazing profile. Most of our viewers, they're all like 20, 21, 22 years old who are listening to us. But what kept you going in earlier days of your life until now?
As a young man, I used to dream about what could I do to make a difference, because since the family was from the forge and there was always a desire to serve the country and many things that happened. And I'd seen my parents, my brother, my brother-in-law all doing that. And I said, okay, I didn't want to join the army, but I said, what can I do to make a difference? So there was this strong desire to say one should contribute to economic development of the country, but in the right way, because I'm also deeply inspired by the teachings of my spiritual teacher, Swami Chinmayananda, which inspired me a lot. And he had inspired us to say that if you can do more good for others, you will become a better person. And we said a business could become a vehicle for serving society and for making the world better, then that business would become more powerful. So those were the ideas of economic development that I had. Great. And I think all this while I know that what has happened in my life is because of the power of the cause I have chosen to serve. That has given us and our organization more power to do more. And that has kept us going.
Superb. So boys and girls, it's about the cause. So find your cause so that you are passionate about it. And Sir was getting all the, I'm not sure he was getting all the right opportunities, but I'm sure he created few of them for sure. Sir, whenever you go to the, whenever you ask for an opportunity, the first thing is asked is a resume. And in resume, they check your leadership positions, your academic rigor or curriculum. Can you give all these young kids a quick brief about when it comes to about leadership or position of responsibilities, why it's important rather than only academics? Because most of the B schools now, even IIM Ahmedabad, Soil Business School, and we also have SPJain Bombay, my school, we're all a profile based right now. And they love people who spend time on leaderships and PORs. But why that's important?
You see, the choices that you make in life define the person you are. So when you put your experience, and the question I always want to understand is, why did you do what you did in your life, and why did you not do something else you could have done? I think when you define your experience in terms of the choices that you make, and that choices, then when you understand what was the role that you got and what was the role that it became after you gained that experience and you made an impact. So what did you do in that team to really make a difference? And I think I'm particularly interested in understanding how the person contributed to the team and to the organization, and what was the role specifically the person played. So when you define that, without, I think a resume, you don't have to overdo your contribution, but if you say the role that you have played in really making a difference, I think that the words have to be used carefully. And even in an interview, I'm very keen to know what difference the person has made, you know, and so that's something, an appreciative approach to understanding why people do what they do.
Super.
And as far as academics are concerned, I think to me, it's very important to understand not just what the grades the person has got,
Yeah.
but what has the person understood in terms of the education, and what has the person got interested in, how the person has not just studied what is there recommended as per the curriculum, but how has the person been more aware and more self-aware? Because the meaning of education is it should help you to become a better person. And I think the entire academic performance has to be seen in terms of what did the person learn and understand? How did the person apply that? And how is the person better as a result of that education? So that's the second part. And third part, I think it's we always like to look at people who are more rounded. So when whatever subject you are interested in, if you're interested in sports, then how deep you go into that. If you're interested in photography, how do you do that? If you're interested in music, how much passion you have to pursue music. If you're interested in cricket, it doesn't matter what your interests are. If you are passionate about something and you do something to take responsibility, then I think it shows that given the right kind of environment, and once your own goals get aligned with the organizational goals, you will excel. So that's what we want to see in candidates.
Superb. Sir, one more thing, just to add on the rounded personality, doesn't it sound like this guy is only superficial? He's doing, he's passionate about football, he's passionate about cricket, he's passionate about chess as well, he's passionate about online gaming. In today's world, they're influencers, they're YouTubers as well. So do you think these kids these days are doing multiple things and they are missing depth, and they have a wide variety of things to show? But
you know, at a young age, it's important for people to explore different things and not choose that too early. But once they say that out of the various things they have done, now they are taking responsibility of going deeper into something. That's what we want to know, what is making them take that choice. And then how much in depth have they done, the commitment they have gone, with what commitment have they demonstrated the depth. So it's initially the width is fine because everybody wants to explore. But then within that, how are they making a choice and how deep are they going towards things that interest them?
Superb, superb. So right now, boys and girls, people are listening to us, go wide as much as possible. Even I believe in the same, sir. At our times, there was a phase like when we were growing up, jack of all trades and master of none. Then slowly it became like jack of all trade and master of one. And now people are expecting us to be students to be jack of all and master of all, you know. But wisely said, sir. Sir, in interest of time, any parting thoughts to all these young kids who are listening to us right now? Some of them are going to go to IIM, some of them are going to go to SPJain Bombay, some of them are going to go to Bitsom, or somebody are going to sitting with the soil under your guidance as well. Any kind of parting thoughts for all these kids, sir?
No, my parting thoughts are: do not ever think that you are a limited person. Every human being has infinite potential. Understand that if you really are committed to doing something and you do it with all your heart, you can create magic. Never underestimate yourself. Never allow fear to govern you, and never pay too much attention about, you know, what will others say and will I succeed or will I fail. I think it's very important to understand that you are not a limited person. You have unlimited potential. It's only your mind that will put limits. So be aware of this mind that may prevent you from realizing your potential. When you transcend your mind and learn to manage that, you will do exceptional work.
Superb. So boys and girls, your limits are in your own mind, as sir said, And sir, it's lovely having you on the platform. Boys and girls, type in your profile down and we'll review your profile. And I'll request sir to also check back on your profiles as well. Type in your anything extracurricular you've done or one thing which you've learned the maximum in this video in the comment section. That's going to be great, really, really helpful. Sir, one request: once these kids start getting calls from Soil, SPJain, Great Lakes, or Jamnal Bajaj of the world, would you be able to come and spend few more minutes with us and encourage them and sail through the GDPA process?
Yeah, very happy to do that. Very happy to do that anytime. Thank you
so much. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Have a good day ahead, sir. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you.